Howdy folks, Noobismatic here. Never done a video before, so this might be a little rough, but we're gonna give it a shot. Just got a package in the mail today. Submission from PCGS. Submitted back at the A&A show in Pittsburgh a couple months ago, month and a half, or 2.5 maybe. So it took a bit to get here. Been highly anticipated for me. It's one of the first submissions I've done, so bound to make some mistakes, but thought I'd share and hopefully learn a little bit, and maybe y'all will too. Or if nothing else, you can just laugh at me because I'll probably deserve it at some point. And so let me get set up, and we'll tear this thing open, and we'll see how things go. So we got the box out of the package. We're going to go ahead and slice this boppy open. Maybe. Let's see if I can get it out of here without too much hassle or telling everybody who I am, where I live. Give me just a second here. Alright, so it looks like we want to go this way. Just slam it around, I guess. Let's see if I can peel this tape off without making too much of a mess. I believe there's, I want to say 16 or 17 coins in this submission. A variety of different stuff. I'll try my best to kind of give you a quick summary of what that might be before we actually get rolling here. I know there's a few that I attributed for some varieties, which I've had some hit and miss luck on, I guess, so far. Hoping we got more hits than misses, I guess, this time. But we'll find out. If I remember correctly, they should be facing away from me here. But I guess before we jump in there, let me grab this stuff out. Let's see, we got some Carson City. No, that's not this. We had to scratch that one out. Some Morgan dollars, a few Peace dollars. I'm trying to read this. Carbon copy, that's not the easiest thing in the world. A few Morgan dollar VAMs. I guess those are the only varieties on this submission. Looks like mainly Carson Cities, or mainly Morgan dollars, couple Carson Cities, couple Phillies, San Francisco, New Orleans, a little bit. I think there's one from Denver. So I don't know. I keep talking and I just keep making less sense. So let's just look at coins instead. All right. Hey, look at that. We got a grade on a coin. That is good. This should be... It looks like 88S with a VAM, or 87S with a VAM designation I was looking for. I definitely am far from a pro at grading. Pretty new to this. I'm sure we'll have numerous coins that come back with some issues here. I'm kind of trying to learn. So it is the 87. It's looking like it's got quite a bit of chatter on it. So I'm guessing I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. What the heck? We'll guess. Let's say. Uh, we'll say AU 58. And hopefully the VAMP designation. It is the 87S MS62. I am pleasantly surprised by that. I thought there might be some wear on a bonnet, but I guess I'm not quite seeing things the way they're seeing, so I will definitely take it. Don't know a whole lot off the top of my head about value on this, but got the VAM designation and a mid-state grade. I'm definitely happy with that. And if I can figure it out, I'll try to put some ballpark prices in here as we go along. But that was a good start, so let's keep going. We have next, looks like a 1921 Philly Morgan dollar. Oh, no, it's Peace dollar. I forgot that I had a Peace dollar in this. So this is the high relief 1921. Pleasantly surprised a little bit to get a straight grade. I'm sure it's fairly low, but at least we did get a straight grade. I was a little concerned. As I said, pretty new to it, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly what they see as cleaning. There's been a few that I've been disappointed in other submissions, so I'm assuming fairly low grade, but at least it's straight grade. Let's say, oh Lord, I have no idea. Let's say we're going for VF 25. How about that? In that ballpark, maybe 30? Not even close. AU 50. Again, I guess I have to be pleasantly surprised with that. Definitely better than I thought. I thought to be in the AU range or high XF, you still had to have a pretty decent amount of luster. I don't necessarily see a whole heck of a lot of that happening here, but I guess thank you, PCGS. I will take it. And I will definitely look at these more once we finish up here and hopefully learn a bit more about grading, I guess. But so far, a couple pleasant surprises. Next we have, God, this carbon paper is hard to see. Looks like this is the 1921 Philly Morgan. I submitted it as a mint error. Has a planted flaw on the obverse. That is not this coin. So what the heck am I looking at here? This must be my 21D. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm not even going to look at the paper anymore because there's a couple things I scratched out. Because like I said, I put in several submissions at the show, but it was my first time overall submitting. So I didn't quite understand the process in the clearest of fashion. So anyways, let's just see what we got here. Make sure this is a Denver. Yeah, this is 21 Denver. personally, I love the reverse on this. It's got some neat toning on it. It's fairly clean. It's nothing. It's not going to be nothing super high grade or nothing. But for me, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still pretty new. Let's hope we pull. Let's hope we pull a 63 out of the hat. How about that? 1921 Denver. Only a 62. Not sure exactly why. I mean, it's got a decent bit, or I don't know, not a decent bit, but some chatter on the cheek there, closer to the lips. So right on the jawline there, I guess. But I don't know. I guess maybe there's a little more happening on the reverse than I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I definitely got to look more and learn more, and I guess there is some kind of weird action that happened there to right in front of Liberty's face. So I guess maybe that attributed to slightly lower grade, but I will definitely take it. I can't be mad at it. Next we have an 040. Again, straight graded, so I'm definitely happy with that. Few marks on the reverse, nothing super clean, but nothing super distracting. It's got like this weird little arc of color over on the edge here. I'm not exactly sure what might have caused that, but it's nothing super distracting though. Just kind of an odd shape. Looks fairly decent on Auvers. Again, some chatter on the cheek, a little bit in front of Liberty's face there. Seems like maybe the strike isn't super great. Might be a little soft over the ear. Pretty decent breast feathers for a New Orleans coin. Let's call it. Let's say 63 again. I might get lucky. I might pull 64 on this one. Let's see. Yeah, 64. I would definitely take it. Saved by the reverse, as is seems to be the case with a lot of Morgan dollars. This one's another New Orleans mint, 1900. This was okay. I was gonna say, why did I submit this coin? This is a variety. I believe it's VAM 29A. I believe it's a die break under or kind of works its way through the date on offers. So we'll get there in a second. Did straight grade, which is always a positive. Fairly worn, but it's pretty good variety. I don't know if you will be able to see it here, but right in the date, there's a die break that comes from the rim up through the 1 and 9 into that first 0 of the date. Like I said, I believe it's VAM 29A. Yeah, well, we're hoping for VAM 29A. Fairly low grade. let's see. I'm gonna guess. Let's hope we got a VF20. 19. Oh, did get the van designation, so that's good. And a VF25. So I would definitely take it. Sweet. Moving along. Here we go. Here's some of the stuff I didn't want to see. Genuine, not gradable. We will definitely have some of these in there. I'm learning. 1900S. If I'm reading the paper right. Bomber. This is not a cool. Oh, there you go. Yep, definitely. I don't know how I didn't see it before. Right inside the wreath there. See that shift in color? Luster gone, pretty much. Definitely a clean coin. Which really kind of sucks. Besides that, it's not a super great strike. I guess it was okay detail in the feather, but obverse looks fairly decent. Some chatter, of course, but a little touch of toning up there. I mean, I'll be shocked if it's not on details clean, but hey, you, what am I missing? I guess maybe a little wear over the ear there. Or in the hair right over top of the ear. Yeah, I guess it looks like there's probably a little in the high parts of the bonnet as well. Well, that is a bummer. Well, continue to live and learn, I guess. But bummer. Anyways, on to the next one, I guess. Hey, we got a straight grade. Everybody applaud for my success. Or dumb luck, maybe. 1887 Philly. I believe it's a year that's quite common with these or well above average strike. So even though the coin looks pretty nice, we definitely aren't pulling any like crazy grades out of it. But the reverse is pretty darn clean looking. Not cleaned, but clean. Mark free. Not mark free, but you know what I'm saying. We need to come up with a different term for clean looking and cleaned so that we don't all get confused. I had a little bit of concern with what was going on down here on the neck. Pretty kind of ugly looking, actually. Maybe I shouldn't even bother to get this graded, but I did. So besides that, I don't hate it. Let's say they're gonna give me. I don't know how they'll count that against me. If they don't love that just for eye appeal, we're gonna say 62. If that's kind of just seen as part of the minting process and they don't really hold that against me, I'm gonna say 64. 64. So apparently that's not really held against it too much. I don't know. I like it. I think it's kind of cool looking myself, but it's just because I like odd and weird stuff, I guess. It's unique. Let's see. Next, we have another straight grade, which thankfully it is. This one is a 1891 Carson City. Not a terrible reverse. It's got little action there between the right here between the feathers and the wreath. A little die clash going on over here. I don't remember. I mean, I know I looked at it for a van, but I don't necessarily know that there was anything that could have greatly increased the value. But overall, it's nice. It has some subtle color to it, and we can kind of see, especially mainly on the right hand side there. Nothing crazy, but I'm just happy it's straight graded. We're gonna call it let's shoot for the stars. Let's say we pulled an XF45. Is that too high? Is that way too high? I don't know. I'll be disappointed if it's not at least a 35. We'll see. 91 Carson City XF40. So kind of right in the middle where my desires / realistic expectations were. So I can't be mad with that for sure. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head how much I purchased this for. Obviously purchased raw, but I can't be mad. I would definitely take it. Up next is 1886 Philly, it looks like. If I remember correctly, this one was just submitted mainly because I liked some of the colors on it. I don't know. I just thought it was a cool looking coin. I want to say the obverse has a little more color to it than the reverse does. But it's kind of that, I don't know, like muted purplish color. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool looking. I bought this one at coin shop somewhere up in Northern Ohio. I can't remember exactly where that. They were closing down, or at least semi-retiring. And yeah, this one's pretty sweet. Like, and then I completely lost train of thought when I flipped this big bad boy over. I don't know. I really like it. You may never see this one for sale. Well, maybe after I die, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Got some real deep colors there. I don't know what would have been laying across it at some point in time to where kind of get that boxed out color like that. But I think it's a gorgeous coin myself. That maybe a bit of wear over the ear and on the high parts. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. Hopefully I'm wrong, but definitely wouldn't be the first time. 1886. I guess I need to throw a random guess on it. Well, somewhat educated, but mostly random guess. let's say AU 58. Nah, 55. Nope, back to 58. I'm going with 58. Here we go. MS 62. Fantastic. The thing is gorgeous. I like it even more now. Now, maybe it's just a soft strike over the ear. I don't know. I wish I could, let me see if I can zoom this in without. Hey, look at that. Kind of. I guess color, there's really no, yeah, I guess it's just a softer strike. I'm not really seeing too much of a color change or any break in a luster there, just softer strike. So that's fantastic. Again, you'll have to wait and buy this one when I'm dead. So, but it is a pretty coin. Next, we have, what was this one again? That was the 86. Looks like another one we scratched out. I'm guessing this should be an 82O. Yeah, this is another one that came from that same shop. I guess I started halfway telling the story, then I saw colors and got distracted a bit. This is another one I bought from them with some nice, to me anyways, natural looking toning. I can't wait to see the true views on some of these. Some of the that last one, oh wow, yeah, I need to see that one. Maybe if I can figure this thing out, I'll put it on. If not, y'all can look it up. I don't know why I'm covering this part of it up. I guess fairly weak strike on the feather, breast feather. But outside of that, back's fairly clean looking, really. I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes through all this color. I guess there's some marks there. Yeah, a couple marks on each side. Nothing crazy, but again, these were more about the color than anything for me, and I'm especially through PCGS just super happy to get the straight grades through them. I don't know, from things I've watched, they seem to be pretty strict on the artificial toning / whatever. So I'm just happy to get straight grades on them, really. I'm still kind of definitely learning what's all natural. And I mean, there's some of the stuff that's obvious, but some of the stuff, like, I don't know. I think it looks good, and then, find out later that it's, maybe not. Got a weird little break kind of right there. And in the toning. So I don't know, maybe someone was laying on it at some point. Some chatter, nothing crazy, but nothing that's gonna win me any, beauty shows. Besides the color, that's gorgeous. All right, let's speed it up. I need to stop admiring my own coin. I'm gonna say we're looking at a 63. I think it's clean enough for a 63. I say it is. Look at that, 63. How about that? I actually agreed with him. Pleasantly agreed with him. We should agree this much all the time. That would be fantastic. Another straight grade. So that's not too bad. What I've only had one didn't straight grade. I'm halfway impressed with myself. 1881S up next. So of course it should be a pretty coin. 81S. Again, just with crazy color. For me, I don't know. This is the kind of color I like. If you're looking at it and call me 18 kinds of idiots, that's fine. You don't have to like what I like. But for me, I don't know. This is another one I'll have to get the true views up on. If I can. We can see, I don't know, just a whole rainbow of colors in this bad boy. I don't know. I think it's gorgeous. Let's see if we can look through the toning here and see what we got. I mean, it's 81S, so of course it has a good strike on it. Some more just fantastic color on the front. Pretty decent sized gouge down there close to the stars. Not a gouge, I don't know. Just a mark, I guess. Really clean cheek for the most part. Not seeing a ton happening in the field. In the front of Liberty's face, I guess. Where are we at? I'll take into consideration that part of it. We're gonna say I'm saying 64. It might only be a 3. Since that's San Francisco. Not a 4. Fantastic. And with that color. That's freaking great. 3 in a row. 2, 3, and a 4. All with just wonderful colors. This is by far the best submission I got back from them. My first couple, they were only a few coins. I don't know. Just disappointing in some aspects. Some varieties that I missed on. Few detail coins. A couple that I knew were going to be detailed, but that I knew were no doubt about it varieties. So, I wanted to get the variety attribution on them, but definitely pleased so far. Let's see. This one should be a 79S. I honestly don't remember where I got this one from. I do not know. It's just a standard 79S. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice, clean coin. I don't know. Maybe. I had to scratch it off in this submission because of value. I had a 79S with reverse 78. I believe that might be coming in a different submission. Coming back to me in a different submission. But I mean, really clean on the reverse. Just slight break in the milky luster there. Coming out, pointing out like the air feathers are pointing right at it. Just rubbing it in. But I don't know. I really like this kind of reverse. Or the look to it, I guess. Just kind of that frosty white. A few, I don't know, probably rub marks or something where that lost some of that frost, but pretty clean on the front. There's some chatter on it, but I don't think it's crazy. Definitely shows up with that kind of natural skin on it, though. Wow. I don't really know a ton about the, I don't know, kind of expectation on this date/mint mark range, but I'm going to call it a 64. Let's see. Who knows? 79S, 65. Even better. I thought there would be enough. It was going to hold me back a little bit. But like I said, it looks like it's really... It's more just kind of a break in that frosty skin to it than actual chatter. So 65, I guess I will definitely take. We have another. Oh man, this is a bummer. 1878 Carson City, genuine, not gradable. Well, I guess that was bound to happen at some point. Oh well. But I mean, I can't be bummed out because this is actually this is actually a coin I bought off eBay. Seller just had it listed as 1878, and that was it. Thankfully, I went into the listing, took a look at it, saw that it was Carson City, and snatched her up. I guess it looks like maybe there might be a touch of cleaning on the right near the wreath there, kind of in between wreath and America, maybe. Looks like there's some loss of color there, or maybe it's even like the carbon. I don't know. I don't know. Some of these are kind of hard for me. I don't. Still definitely learning what kind of doesn't. I guess there's not a ton of luster, or any maybe, really on this. So I guess maybe that should be expected. Especially considering details are still pretty good on it. Yeah, okay. You've convinced me. Me? I've convinced myself that this was definitely clean. I don't think it was like. Hopefully, we didn't get like the dreaded like harshly clean designation. I don't think we need to be that mean about it. I'm gonna say AU details clean. Clean, genuine, XF. Bummer. I mean, I paid less than $100 for it, so I can't be mad. Would be a nice addition for somebody that, fill a hole in a collection at a decent price. Oh no! Why do we have to end like this? Why are you doing this to me, PCGS? Oh, you know what? I won't know until I really get a look at it. Wait a minute. Nah, I don't even know what these are exactly because it look like I only have 2 more coins on my list. They must have got something out of order. So one of the ones that I thought I scratched out must have got put back in there. I don't know. Let's just see what we got. San Francisco. Oh, okay. This is, if I can get it to focus, one of the long knock reverses. So, yeah, I probably knew this one was clean, or at least had a great chance of having been a clean coin. I mean, it's not like it's in great shape to begin with. It was, submitted more for the variety. I think this one should be VAM 57, I believe. Let me look at the D if I can. Yeah, okay. I think this is 57 because the other one I believe I have is VAM 27 with a broken D. Not bad shape. Not great shape, obviously, but, better shape than I am, and it's a lot older than me, so. As long as we got the VAM designation, and if they didn't give me the VAM designation on this one, we need to talk, because this is definitely a long knock variety. I mean, I guess there's a possibility that I identified the wrong long knock variety, but it's definitely there. For anybody that doesn't know, there's a number of varieties or VAMs on the 79S. You're looking at this little, right at the tip of my finger there, this little, it's called the knock of an arrow, the little kind of shaft of the arrow. It sticks out a little bit past the feathers on either side of it. That's a long knock reverse, long shaft reverse, whatever you want to call it. I guess we're probably spending way too much time on this, but it's a nice variety, or a nice VAM. All the long knocks have some, pretty decent value to them compared to, something in a similar grade. Speaking of grade, we are going, well, I guess we know it's clean, so details, probably just fine. I mean, VF would be pleasant surprise. Did get the VAM designation, and it was 57. VF detail. I will take it. I thought we might drop down to fine there. Sorry about the glare. Like I said, this is my first time, so if the glare has bothered you that much, I'm sure you've already left by now, which is okay. Nobody might watch this, which is also okay. I'm enjoying myself. So this is another long knock variety. Let me try to zoom in here. Oh, I had two. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I had two of the VAM 27s, or two that were submitted as VAM 27. At least this one did straight grade. It has that long knock, like the last one that we were looking at. Kind of. Let me grab this pen. Where am I at? Right. Oh, that doesn't do a whole lot of good. Let me grab this little pointer kind of thing. Let's see, where are we at? Right there. That's what you're looking for, to have it stick out a little bit there. And this one, the VAM 27, is pretty easily identifiable by the broken D. You see the bottom of the D, how it kind of almost looks like a little tail on it. Definitely not in fantastic shape, but a straight grade, which is fantastic. As long as we get the VAM designation, it's fantastic. To me, this looks very similar in where, I don't know. I guess this one might have a little more detail. No, I don't think it does really. So if this is less than a VF, like, I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe on your cheek and stuff might be a little more worn. I always I guess I kind of. There we go. Well, it's VF, so that's good. We don't have to argue about it with myself. And it is VAM 27, as expected. We have 25 straight graded. I'm loving it. So this other should be another VAM 27, another straight grade. I am thoroughly pleased with these facts. Alright, so zoom in a little bit, I guess. See broken D again with the long knock. at least on the reverse, the wear's looking pretty similar. Maybe a little better. Let's see. Look, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have quite as much wear on the cheek, but it looks fairly similar to the last one. I guess there's maybe a little more detail on that second leaf coming up from the bottom, and last one was a 25, so 30. I don't know. When I rotate it like that, wear shows up a little bit more. Let's say another 25. Bam, 27 as expected. 20. How did that happen? I felt like it had maybe a little better detail, but talked myself into coming back to a 25. Let's look at these side by side. Let's see. I guess I can't do side by side. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. I think they're really similar. I guess this one does look like it probably has a little more wear in the hair. God, if I could get things to focus, maybe we could actually look at it. Yeah, I guess. Pretty decent wear on the hairline there, as opposed to this one. Has some more detail in it. Especially in that kind of, I don't know, second bunch of hair, kind of. Right in line with the cotton balls. Yeah, alright. I've convinced myself that they're way better at this than I am. But anyways, that is the last submission. Overall, pretty pleased. I can't be mad. My favorites, values, like, I don't know. Like I said, I'll try to throw some of them in there if I can. But my favorites are the toners. I don't know. To buy them all raw without, a ton of experience, and to have that much luck, both grade wise and all of them coming back straight graded, 62 or 64, 63, and 62 different years. I'm ecstatic. This one wins. In my book, I don't care what the values are, because this probably be my favorite coin for a while. I just love the colors on it. The back's nothing crazy, just some nice, I don't know, kind of like a purple haze to it. But the obverse, I love this thing. Just crazy happy to have it in a straight graded holder. Alright guys, well, I've rambled way too long. I'll be shocked if anybody hung around this long. But if you did, I appreciate it. And I'm going to end this before I get to 50 minutes. So, yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the next submission I'll come back again. Maybe I'll do some other stuff, do some coin hunts, or roll hunting, whatever. Definitely do my fair share of that with minimal success, but I do it. So practice makes perfect, right? Anyways, thanks guys. Maybe I'll see you later. Bye.